It's Underground Rap News. Today we're going to be here interviewing the one and only Mathiastyner. So we're just going to jump right into it. First question I'm gonna ask you is for how did you come up with your producer name?
Damn, everyone asks me this and they always like kind of get shocked when I tell them it's not, I didn't come up with that shit. It's just my name.
Uh,
Matthias Steiner, like was born with that. So my birth certificate, I don't some people don't think I'm telling the truth. They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, why would I lie? I don't know what you want me to do. Tell you my shit. I don't know. But yeah,
uh,
that's just my name.
so for those who have never heard of you before, why don't you give a quick introduction of and tell us who are some of the biggest artists that you've produced for so far?
Uh, well, if you don't know me, I make beats, and I mean, I'm a musician. I'm not just like a producer.
Mhm.
I started off producing, that's what mostly people know me as. But the last like year or two, I've made like my own music, so I like to say I'm a musician. But some of like the biggest people I work with the Kid Leroy, work with. Let me see, bro. Snot, Ugly God, one and only, just like people like that. My homie Kill Switch. I love Kill Switch. That's the homie. Got a
Mhm.
lot of songs with Kill Switch. That's like my primary artist. Young Chris, Slump Sixes, or 6S, whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
Uh, there's a lot, bro. It's hard. I mean,
Yeah. What city are you from?
I'm from a small ass town called Miami, Oklahoma, bro. It's not even like a city. We don't even got no mall. You just go to Walmart
Dang.
for fun, and then it ain't shit to do there, man. It's not even a city. Like
Mhm.
it's a village.
Yeah. So how old are you right now?
I just turned 20.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so why don't you walk us through the story of how you actually became a producer and what actually led up to you deciding to make your first beat?
uh, was shit. I've always liked music. Uh, I've always, I don't know. I've always had an interest in it, but I guess like when I was a kid, I had a little baby ass voice, so I can't like be a rapper. So I was like, how they make beats? Look that shit up. I seen FL Studios a thing, so I was like, let me download this shit, and then I just started from there basically. Before
Mm,
that, I would just like fucking download shitty apps on my phone, try to make beats
yeah.
on the phone in middle school. It's pretty dog shit. But yeah, my mom bought me a laptop and I was just like, oh shit, it's up from here. And so
Yeah.
ever since that, started to, like I didn't really have no one to get me into it. It's kind of just like artists I listen to.
Yeah. So next question I have for you is what's the story or the meaning behind your producer tag?
Ain't really a meaning. It's just my name, my goofy
Yeah.
ass tag. It's actually my sister. People ask who it is a lot. It's my sister. We was chilling in the garage recording
Uh,
one day. Her nosy ass walk her square ass in there. She like, what y'all doing? Making music. And she's like, let me do something. And I'm like, okay, you could do my tag. She's took like a bunch of terrible takes,
mhm.
and then I just like cut one that sounded all right. And the laugh ain't even hers. The laugh is some random person from Fiverr. I tried to get them to do my tag, but I didn't like it. I paid for it and everything. I didn't like it. So I just cut their
Mhm.
laugh out, combined them shits into one tag.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was like 6 years ago. It was a long ass time ago.
Mhm. So what producers would you say are some of your biggest inspirations?
Mm, it's a great question. Like the first producer I remember looking up to like hella was like Metro Boomin and then Ronnie J or like Dr. Dre probably.
Mhm.
Cause like when I was a kid I listened to Eminem. And then like Metro Boomin and then Ronnie J when X started popping.
Mhm.
And then like I also just like them like Boy Wonder like what's the fucking OVO 40
Yeah.
him all the Drake beats are like some of my favorite beats ever. So like people like them, just the classic legends. But Steve Lacy too.
Mhm. All right. So, my next question for you is, what was it that made you decide to, that inspired you to start rapping in addition to producing?
I kind of like kind of always knew I would, but I just never did at first because I wasn't good at all yet. I was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And so kind of just making beats, you're like some people like go into it just like knowing they want to make beats, but I just go into it like because I like making music. So like
Mm-hmm.
whatever I think I can add, I'll add. If I think I can add the vocals, I'll add some vocals. If I think I can add drums or whatever, I'll do that. But I think I think literally just making music all the time and wanting to do more. I think I
Mm-hmm.
kind of always knew I was gonna start making my own shit, and I want people. No one knows you if you're a producer. Like
Yeah, that's
you
true.
don't get paid. No one, the industry don't respect you. It's kind of bullshit. Producers get treated terribly,
Yeah, that's true.
and so I'm kind of just want to do everything. You know.
Yeah. So,
So
who would you say are the top three artists you want to work with one day?
Ski Mask, the Slump God, number one. That's my goal. Number two, probably Steve Lacy, but I don't know what I could do for Steve Lacy. He makes all his beats and shit. I don't.
Mhm.
But so Ski, probably Steve. Let me see. What's another one that I can make with realistically? That's a hard question, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna just leave it at fucking them two.
I bet. So, from from the moment you first started making beats, when you said you were like around in middle school, what was what really led up to you getting to where you are now, and what were some of the steps you had to take to get to the point where you are now and reach your success?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I probably could have worded that better.
Yeah.
Basically, like, what would you say was the biggest thing that like helped you blow up and helped you become so successful over
Oh,
time?
probably probably just no life in YouTube, bro. Like I didn't I didn't do much besides stay. I still don't do much besides like stay at the crib and like make beats and like watch TV shows and shit. So like all I did was like stay at home, no live YouTube every day, upload it every day, and like I
Mhm.
just spammed the algorithm and it kind of blew up. So people just like the type beats basically,
Yeah.
like YouTube beats basically. I think is what boosted me the most.
How many views does your top beat have right now on YouTube?
It probably like 2.2 something million. I don't know,
All right.
something like that. And working with rappers and shit, obviously people who like see I produce their songs,
Yeah.
artists.
So,
Oof.
what would you say is the hardest part of being a producer?
Probably the way everyone treats you. Probably like trying to get paid by the labels, by the rappers. The rappers like you're like, yo, let me get this percent, or like, yo, let me get this. Like you gonna pay me for this beat, and they act like you're crazy. Like, bitch, I made the beat. Like I'm part of the music.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, and like no, like when you look on Apple Music and Spotify, like it don't say produced by da 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 da. Like you gotta search that shit up by yourself. Like you gotta
Hmm.
do research. And bro, this songs I have probably like tens of twenties of millions on. I've never seen a dollar from in my life. That's just because like that's how it is if you're a producer. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, you made the beat, fuck you. Like they try to make you think it's your fault too. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's just a terrible industry.
Yeah. All right. So my next question for you is, what's your number one favorite song that you've produced?
Uh honestly, probably I have a few. Can I name a few? Some
Yeah.
honorable mentions.
Yeah, for sure.
Number one is probably the one that me and Chris dropped on my page. Stay safe for me, just because like I like the little like switch up. Like
Hmm.
part of me thought he was gonna be like, "Yo, take this little switch up out." I'm glad he like used that shit. That's why I like it so much. And Drown Millie, this song called Head Buzz. That shit's beautiful.
Hmm.
And my homie Kill Switch, I made this song with him called You Had It Coming, and it just dropped on his new album. It's like a real like pop song. That's like a real professional song that I'm proud of.
Yeah.
So, top three.
All right. So, my next question, out of all the songs that you've made where it's you rapping on it, which one of those is your favorite?
Damn, that one's really hard. I really like I like I Can Say with my homie Gino. That shit is I don't know why. I just like it's a feel good song. Let me see. Uh my favorite, fuck, probably is my favorite probably is I Can Say, or it might be Interstellar. Interstellar is really hard too.
Yeah, that one's tough.
Shit has like no plays right now. Trying to blow up with I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, well, it's on my playlist.
Hell
But
yeah, appreciate it.
but my next question for you is what would you say is the biggest thing that makes you different from other producers?
Uh, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to give like a corny ass answer like I'm just different. Like my sound just different. Like I don't know. Like I don't have like one sound. I'm not like oh I'm trying to stick to this sound. I kind of
Mhm.
like I said I kind of just open this laptop. Whatever sounds fire, I'm making it, and like I make everything. I don't make like I upload type beats, but that's just for like so I can get some fucking like bread and income. Like the
Yeah.
shit I don't even like post, the shit that people don't like even use, or the shit that's unreleased. Like it's just different. Usually, that is kind of a corny thing to say. It's different, but
Mhm.
I don't ever come in like trying to sound like a certain way every time.
Yeah, I feel you. So, my next question for you is who would you say are some of your favorite artists to listen to right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
shit. Listen to a lot of I don't know. I listen to a lot of Bryson Tiller and I listen to a lot of Lilo. I
Mhm.
don't know. Y'all probably know Lilo
Yeah, I
Underground
know him.
Fire
Yeah.
as fuck. That guy's hard. I've been
Yeah.
listening to hella Lilo, hella Lucky, Benji, Benji Bluebills.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I fuck with yeah, pretty much them and Osama.
Mhm.
I used to listen to like the whole underground, but I haven't been as tapped in as I should be the past like 6 months.
Mhm. All
But
right.
pretty much, yeah,
All right. What would you say is your all-time favorite clothing brand?
it's my favorite clothing brand. Um, like a lot of them, but like I never really like look at one every time they drop. Like oh, like I used to think. I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I was a little babe kid.
Mhm.
I thought that shit was cool, like the little cap. I don't wear that shit anymore. I'm an adult. Um, but probably nowadays, like I like cool shit like like Louis V. Well, no, I don't like Louis V. No, those scrapes that I never had no Louis V in my life. That's a hard question. Maybe I'm gonna go basic. I'm gonna just say half evil
All right.
because I would have to sit down and think about that shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't go for one clothing brand every time.
All right. What would you say is your all-time favorite fast food restaurant?
Yeah. Oh fuck. Panda Express.
All right, that's
I get
valid.
that shit all the time. I'm that shit makes me broke. I'm fat.
All right, my next question for you is, what's your biggest motivation to keep grinding every day?
My biggest motivation. Um, I like to think when I was like first starting a lot
Mhm.
and me just watching like Ski and like X or just like anyone, I would always just look at them and be like, yo, I'm gonna do that. Or I'll tell myself I'm gonna do this. I like to think about when I was like a 13-year-old, like, yo, like 13-year-old me would freak the fuck out if he seen I just did this. So like and
Yeah.
I and I made it a point to myself when I was a
Mhm.
kid that I'm gonna do this. Not even just for me, for like everyone that I like. I just want
Yeah.
to like show people I can do this shit. Even as corny as that sounds like. like I'm in a Nike commercial or some bullshit. But yeah, I kind of just think like when I first started, and I
All
like
right.
had 0 subscribers.
Mhm. All right. So, my next question for you is, who would you say is the GOAT of rap in your opinion?
Greatest of all time. I've been thinking about this lately. I have. Because if you asked me like a year or two ago, I would have said X, and everyone would be like, yo, you're a dumbass little kid. But like X, realistically, he would have been the GOAT. But
Mhm.
like right now, I say of all time, people say Kanye or like Tupac and Biggie. That's so basic, but I guess Tupac or Big. But I say like Lil Wayne. I love
Mhm.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
That motherfucker could freestyle 70 hits, and all of them would go viral for 10
yeah,
years.
that's valid. So,
And yeah.
so my last two questions for you, I'm gonna ask, what's the biggest piece of advice that you would give to artists and producers? So first, I'm gonna ask you, what's the number one biggest piece of advice that you would give to producers who are trying to get to your level?
Uh, I mean, I always give this basic ass answer because I get asked this all the time in my DMs. I'm like, if it depends. If you're like trying to be a YouTube producer, I would tell you upload like every day on YouTube, like or like have a consistent schedule. Most
Mhm.
important shit is consistency, like making beats every week, uploading every week. But if you're just trying to just like focus on music, like you don't give a fuck about selling beats, like it's kind of the same shit. Consistency.
Mhm.
Watch tutorials and shit. Like you don't have to go to fucking college for this shit at all. You just gotta like look up shit. It's really easy. It's the easiest shit ever. That's why I can do it.
All right.
Like just you'll see progress, bro. Like
Yeah.
I still see progress to this day.
Yeah. And then my final question for you is, what's the biggest piece of advice that you would give to other artists who are trying to blow up this year?
That one is not even like I don't even know if that one's like a valid question for me because I'm still trying to blow up myself as an artist. Like
Yeah.
shit, y'all let me know. y'all got the fucking methods. Hit me up in the DMs. I need some. Like I don't know how to. I guess the shit I'm trying to do personally for me, I'll tell y'all what I'm trying to do.
Mhm.
I'm trying to do the bullshit consistency and also just don't come in trying to sound like Cardi and Ken
Yeah,
on
that's
fucking
facts.
type beats.
Yeah, we got enough of those people.
Got enough of them, and none of them are gonna be better than like Ken. So why do we need you?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
so I hate to break it to y'all, man. Delete Auto Tune Pro. Go find some other beats to rap on. Be
Mhm.
yourself, pretty much.
All right.
That's my advice: is be yourself.
All right, for sure. All right, well, that's all we have for today. Make sure y'all go check out Matthias's music if you haven't already. And also, if any of you guys are artists who are looking for beats, make sure y'all go check out his YouTube. He's got so many bangers right now. All his beats are very affordable. And
Yeah,
th thanks for
do all
watching.
that. Buy all them.